Hey folks, if you're keeping count, this is food video number 3 of what, again, I hope will be many. Today I have something that I picked up at the F.Y.E store at the mall. It's a company called Astor Chocolates, which I really hadn't heard of before. Did a whole series of Saturday Night Live based chocolate bars. Each of them is based on a different sketch. This was really the only one that really interested me in terms of doing a video about. Most of them are pretty ordinary. This one was actually the Drunk Uncle, which is a character played by Bobby Moynihan. He's a longtime cast member on Saturday Night Live. He's a funny guy. Drunk Uncle is probably one of his better characters. And this flavor is milk chocolate dill pickle and dark chocolate bourbon. So definitely something a drunk uncle might eat. I don't know, I never get drunk, but I'm gonna try it for you and tell you how it tastes. This one should be pretty weird. Some of the other flavors they had were David S. Pumpkin's Pumpkin Spice Chocolate Bar. They had the Schweddy Balls Chocolate Bar, which sounded kind of interesting. They didn't have any when I was there. They were sold out of that one. Otherwise, I'd be adding this to the video too. Let's get this unwrapped. Hopefully, it's not too broken. Let's see. That's what it looks like. Green on one side, chocolate on the other. Looks pretty dark. That's a little broken. It's a little reddish in the middle. Smells like chocolate and pickles. I don't know if these are flavored throughout or if each side is a different flavor, but check it out. Kind of a very subtle flavor. I do definitely taste a little bit of a sourness from the pickle. It's not terribly strong. I'm going to try the other side now, see if that's different. Okay. Kind of is the same flavor throughout. Nothing too wild. I mean, I have pretty unusual taste, so something like this might be right up my alley. But really not very strong. It's kind of subtle. It's not something I would probably buy all the time, but just as a taste test, you know, as a one-time thing, maybe a gag gift, which I'm sure is what they meant it for. It's actually not bad. It's pretty good. Yeah, the pickle is really kind of masked by the other flavors in this. So, again, you know, it's mostly just the name that's the selling point here. Really can't taste much of anything different. It's not regular chocolate. It's not plain, not ordinary. But if you had given this to me in a blind taste test, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you what it was. But anyway, that's it. Pretty good. We'll see you later. Thanks. Okay, hold up. I did that all wrong. This video, the first half of it, was one of the very first videos that I decided to film, and I was a little nervous and unsure of myself, and in my haste, it turns out I didn't really taste that chocolate too much. I mean, I chewed it, put it in my mouth, and swallowed it, but there's a big difference, especially with these types of chocolates, between, you know, just eating it and actually tasting it and you know, letting the flavors run around there in your mouth. I had a little bit of this bar left over, and not wanting to let any of it go to waste, I tried it again, and I realized that I probably should revisit this flavor. And so I have actually some more here, and I'm gonna go ahead and taste it. And the thing is, with chocolate, you kind of need to let it sit on your tongue, let the flavors, especially something this complex. This is you know, it's a bourbon, dark chocolate, and dill pickle. You kind of need to let the flavors sit on your tongue for a while before you can really taste them. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I realized, trying this before, what I had missed out on was, you know, a lot of the complexity that's in this bar. You actually do, you know, letting it melt on the tongue, get a really good dark chocolate flavor, and there's just a hint on the back end of sourness from a dill pickle. It definitely comes through. I tasted a little bit of the bourbon. Like I said, I'm not, you know, I don't drink, so I'm not big on alcohol, but I do enjoy, you know, the flavor in food sometimes, and this is actually really pleasant. And you know, the more I eat of it, you let it sit in your mouth, the more these flavors really come through. And it turns out this is actually a really good candy bar. It's kind of unusual and, you know, got unique flavors going for it. Not everybody's going to be into chocolate and pickles, but I mean, if you try it, I'd imagine that you'd actually be pleasantly surprised. It's actually a really good candy bar, and I have been enjoying it a lot lately since I first made the first half of the video. And I actually really recommend this. It's actually pretty good. Well, that's about it. Thanks.